Yes, good morning, everyone. This is the inspector back with you for another shave Saturday morning, late Saturday morning. So I have a Christmas party to attend to this afternoon. So gonna clean up both my face and head. Okay, starting with, of course, the face. Like I've always done, hot water, thorough cleaning of cleansing of my skin to prep it for shave. Then before we're gonna wet it and maybe add some pre-shave lather and all that stuff. But like always, so yeah, new products for you. Things have piled up like they've always been doing for the past year. It's always gotten worse, but I'll try to eventually get to what I want to get to. Let's start with the razor. Just came out, just got it, I think yesterday. Yeah, I think yesterday. And new from Razorock Italian Barber, Joe and Michael Abbatangelo bring you the Lupo 127. That means a 1.27 millimeter blade gap. Listening to their customers, they wanted something a little bit more aggressive, efficient, whatever. So this is what they came up with, and they've done this a lot over the years, is respond to what people want, which is great. With this razor, I think it's about $70. I think I paid for it. I opted for the titanium halo handle, which you get a lot of handle options. When you get a lot of Razorock razors, you at least get a couple of options, okay? This one, no exception. It's beautifully machined, CNC machined. Looks like the other Lupo razors, but I'm going to show you from the side, and you really can't tell that much, okay, about the blade gap and all. But if you look right here from the front, you can tell between the blade and the base plate, there is significant gap in between with some decent blade exposure, as you could see. So we'll see how this does. And yeah, I like to use new razors for the first time on camera the majority of the time because I want to give you my first impressions of it, okay? That's just how I sort of like to do things, more or less. We were going to, for a brush, I'll go for the brush first. I had this for a long time, I haven't used it yet. First use, DS Cosmetics Barber Pole Boar Brush, okay? And have that soaking. It's important to really soak them well, especially at first, because you're during the break-in period. And this wasn't that expensive. This is definitely under 20 bucks. AliExpress, for those who are interested. Okay. Now, for our soap, something I saw on the forums, which I thought was interesting. I looked it up and I got it, and it was here pretty quickly. And that is called More For You Shave Soap. And this is just like I've had Derby in this form. It's 140 grams, which is 4.9 ounces. A lot of soap. $7.45 on eBay. This is, to me, just like the Derby. They have a Derby in a bowl, I think a green label, and also the premium type label with the black and all that. Smells just like that. It's probably the same people who make it, I'm guessing, yes, in Turkey. More For You stamped on top of the soap. It's extremely hard, triple mill type soap. For that reason, triple milled soaps I do not typically scoop out because it'll flake and it's a mess and it's not worth it. So, and I'm not worried about losing scent, even though the scent is just, some people don't like it and fine, but if the scent goes on this, it's not going to be a big thing anyhow. So triple milled, I'll just lather right from the puck or bowl here, whatever tub I should say. This has it's like a wax type coating, so the water really won't affect it too much. And then after I'm done with it, I will put the plastic cover on top after it dries out. I'm gonna let it dry out. And it has this little, I'll keep this too. So after it's all dried out, I'll give it a good day or so, and then I'll put the top back on it for next time, okay? So I understand it's a lot of information, guys, but I think it's necessary to mention all these things. Okay, so here we go. Let's wet the face, all right? Okay, so we wet the face, and like always, we're going to squeeze out the water. We have the damp brush. We're going to work it into a nice paste. I can go from the tub. If I wanted to, I could bowl lather too. I'm not going to, this time I won't do that. I'll just apply it directly to my face. I have an empty bowl, lather bowl here that I'll just place my brush in to put it down where, you know, not in use type of thing. All right, so here we go. We're gonna work it into a nice paste. I'm not gonna add a lot of water and have bubbles coming over, because to me that doesn't make sense outright, okay? What I'll do, and this is my way of doing it, I get it, guys, you know. Get a good load on there, paste it up, get a good load, all right? Yeah, okay, here it is. So look at that. All right, so and this is what it looks like. This could, you know, this could last you 6 months or something, even longer probably, doing it this way that I'm doing it. Gonna put a couple of drops of water and go directly to the face with it, okay? See how we do. Could always go back to the puck if we need to get more soap. That's no big deal. Add a few more drops. And I'll just add more, why not? All right. Nice and quick. Work it in. Yeah, have more soaps, a couple more soaps coming, and yeah, I've just been going nuts here with new stuff. I like this, using Boar with the triple milled soap, because I like to scrape as much soap off of the tub as I can. So that's another reason why I do Boar brushes mostly with, you can do it with any brush, but I like using a stiff Boar brush with a triple milled soap. Okay, so here we have it. That's pretty good. All right, we'll put this in our empty bowl here. And you know, with a new brush, you're gonna get 1 or 2 hairs that come out. 1 or 2 is fine. It shouldn't shed wholesale on you, okay? First time or 2 out, you're gonna get that a little bit. It doesn't bother me too much, as long as it doesn't start shedding like crazy, okay? Usually Boar brushes don't do that. Badger once in a while will. Although my Badger brushes haven't shed hardly anything, you know. Pretty fortunate, but okay, under hot water. Here we go. First pass. Second use, Perma-Sharp with this. Okay. And nice. Now, some decent blade feel here. Okay. But like all Razorock razors, very smooth. very solid. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely feel the difference in blade feel, but it's not menacing. You know what I'm saying? You guys know, not harsh. So, other side. Yeah, definitely. I don't recommend this razor for a beginner, just because it may be a little bit too much for them to handle at first. But those of you guys who've been DE shaving for a while, you know, have stuff like the Lupo 95 and more aggressive Game Changer. Yeah, this, you probably would like this. With the extra aggressiveness, you know, a little bit more care is involved, but not too much more beyond what you would normally expect to do, okay? My main message is don't get sloppy with your technique, because if you do, you're going to pay somewhere along the line. Okay, more so with a more aggressive razor, of course. You have a little bit less margin for error. And also, too, guys, Perma-Sharp is a very sharp blade. If you want to like tone it down, you can use a blade that's smooth but less sharp. Maybe a Persona Lab Blue, okay. A Derby Premium, another option. Blades like that. Not limited to what I've spoken about. Yeah, very nice. I will next shave on camera. I'm looking to do the new Ellsworth Apex that I just got yesterday. Just shows you I got this yesterday, I got the Apex yesterday, and I gotten two other razors this past week, which is a segue to the end of the video. So if you guys lasted this long, stay tuned. Very nice. Yeah. I have about 2 days growth on here. Okay. And when I'm doing my downward first pass, also going across up on my mustache area. Because that's the way my growth is. Sometimes it goes sideways. And okay, so great. All right, first pass done. All right, rinse off. Yeah, this is a very super first pass. With one pass, yeah, I'm down to a socially acceptable shave that, you know, if I want to, I can very easily stop here. But I'm not. What I'll do is I'm going to add a couple more drops of water. Just go with the puck to get more pasty goodness on my brush. Okay. So it's Christmas season, of course. If you guys feel inclined to have a little bit of extra gear like I do, consider doing a giveaway. Giveaway something to get a new wet shaver possibly going by giving some stuff. You know, it doesn't have to be the full complement. It could be a razor, some blades, like I've done initially a number of times. You know, whatever it is, all right? You know, and then you're just paying for shipping. You've already paid for the gear, you know, and you guys keep it, you know, in good shape. There's no issue with it, okay? Same thing with brushes or anything of that sort, anything wet shaving. Okay, so I got a nice reload on here. A little bit more water. Go to the face. Very nice. I have a touch more water on my second pass. Okay. Get a little bit more slickness involved there. And, you know, this type of thing, you know, $7 change for a hard puck. If you're on a budget, hey, it works. You know, along this line, there's Arco, the red Arco in the tub. There's the shave stick, and, you know, a lot of options if you don't want to pay a lot of money, and you don't have to, but especially if you're not a hobbyist, okay? All right, so here we go, second pass. That's the break. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some videos that I actually don't shave in, probably in a couple of weeks or so, that I'd like to do. And feel compelled to put out there. Yeah, definitely some blade feel here going on. Okay? So, if you guys don't like blade feel, I don't recommend this for you, okay? I just don't. But your choice of razors out there, guys, it's the best it's ever been, believe me. There's razors out there for everyone, and I do mean everyone, especially this year. You know, the proof razor, you know, pivoting head type of thing. You want to go with the leaf, that's another pivoting head razor. If you're coming from cards, those are two great choices to make, possibly. If you're coming from cards, also type of thing, you're as a first razor, a very user-friendly razor, the Supply SE, okay? A lot of choices. So, like all razors, this is, get a sharp, more aggressive razor, really sharp blade. Yeah, like always, you know, let the razor do the work. No need to press, okay? Don't press. All right, so that's true with most razors. Now, razors like the Proof, you can add a tiny bit of pressure on there because of the razor itself. But, and if you guys want, I've done a video on the Proof, both the old and the new one, version 1 and 2. Okay, so you can always go back and view those. Yeah, this is pretty darn efficient too. I don't really know the extent of efficiency, usually on the real test, till I do a against the grain pass. And then I could really tell how truly efficient a razor is by that. You know, they're not really a total ton, you know, a great amount of efficiency, and it doesn't have to be if it's mild, fine. But I understand. I'm okay with that too. But you know, I have a ton of razors. I have all across the spectrum, aggressiveness, whatever you want to subject you want to get into. Yeah, I have it. More about that later. Very nice. It has a, by the way, just so you know, it has a flat head, pretty flat head, okay, which is great for getting under the nose. And also, blade tabs are covered, okay? Totally covered. So, that's another buying point or positive. Okay, there you go. Now, this isn't the slickest soap in the world, but it's adequate, okay? So, I could tell, you know, you're shaving, especially against the grain, and when I rinse off, I can tell absolutely how much slickness is there. All right, so great job. Look, yeah, got a tiny bit of a weeper down here. That's no problem. Okay, there we go. Results. Let's dry off first here before we get into our head shave. Yeah, results are spectacular. All right, so yeah, more for you. eBay, like the Derby. Okay, probably made by the same company. Hard puck, I lathered on it, which I don't do with a normal softer soap. Okay, scent is like very Derby-ish soap wise. Okay, as in the Derby tub. After it dries out, I'm going to leave it for about 24 hours. But this back on there since I have it, keep in everything, and also the cover, keep the dust off and all that stuff for next time. That's that. Okay. And where are we gonna put this? Guys, I'm running out of places to put things here. We'll put it on the bathrooms. That's the seat for now, the toilet seat. All right. So we're gonna finish this off with some. There's coconut mist and we'll do that. That feels good. While we're at it, what I'll do is get out the styptic pencil first. A little bit deeper here, but not much. But we'll rub that in. Okay. Rinse that off, dry this really well. Leave it out to dry for a number of hours. Okay. All right, we'll let that settle. Now we'll concentrate on the head shave, all right? With the head. Okay. We'll rinse the face off, getting off the styptic residue. I do recommend you do that, okay? After about a minute and it's sealed up, okay? Any weeper blood sealed up. After it dries, yeah, I do recommend you rinsing, okay? Gives your face such a tighter feel, you know, and stuff like that. If you don't. All right, so we'll on to the head shave. We're gonna take our razor out of the Save a Blade solution. If you guys want to know more about it, look up Save My Blades on YouTube. It'll give you the whole story. All right, I have my leaf in here, and I also have my Bic disposable. Okay, and I'll rinse off just very nicely. Non-toxic, good for your skin solution. Okay, we'll put the razor back in here after we've finished and dried it off. Okay, very important. All right, so we'll add a touch more. Okay, yeah, where did the lather go, guys? I didn't rinse it off. Okay, that's fine. All right. For whatever reason, think of it this way, guys, whenever you're using especially a new boar head brush, boar hair brush, that lather tends to disappear at first. I don't know why, I don't know the science behind it, but people call that, quote, eating lather, whatever it is. Something happens, whether it absorbs, I don't know. So what we're gonna do is, while I have it here, we're gonna clean the brush, all right, really well. Hot water at first. Make sure you get all the soap out of the bristles, because it is in there. Okay, maybe the soap on a new boar brush or natural hair brush will absorb that. I don't know, but anyhow. All right, and then once you do that, get some cold water, run it through really well, right on top. Let the bristles get soaked really well. All right, wring it out. Don't pull, just squeeze. Okay, like we always do with with brushes, just right on the towel. Okay, really well. So it's, you can let this dry, and if you could see, guys, the key here is there's no clumping of the hairs. If there's clumping of the hairs, that means you have more soap in the brush, and you want to repeat the process here. We're going to hang this up to dry. Okay, so for a head, we're going to go with the Furbo head shaving cream. We're going to push this down and get that much, and we'll put this on. You just didn't see my last video. I did a head shave, I think, and I used this. I got this at Pasteur's. This is not an item that you see very often. A lot of suppliers don't carry it. Pasteur's is currently out of stock. When I bought it about a month or so ago, I bought 2 because I sort of knew that might be the case with these things. So, anyhow, we're gonna wet the Bic cart, disposable, and we're gonna do a front to back here. And we'll just leave it at the 1 pass, and in interest of time. Okay. Also, guys, it's Christmas time. It's time for an inspector giveaway. Okay. Just some notes before we start here. Instructions. First of all, this will be a CONUS only thing because with this, I'm going to be shipping to the winner at least 1 razor, okay, mystery, and some other things, plus some aftershave. So aftershave you cannot ship by air, okay? So it'll be ground shipping, okay? Ground shipping, CONUS only. The other element is that this will be open until, I'll give you until about Tuesday, okay? And probably do a video shortly after announcing the winner. Question is, guys, that's why I leave this to the last bit, because I know, the guys who are really watching, that's what, that's a good thing. All the way till the end, all right, mostly. Question is, answer in the comments, all right? How many DE and SE razors I currently own as of this moment, okay? The one closest to, without going over, okay, gets it, all right? I will announce the winner in my next video, which will be sometime mid to late next week. And so just remember, CONUS only, ground shipping, how many DE and SE razors I currently have as of this moment. And you have to be watching the video, my next video, and respond, okay, to me. In a timely manner. I'll give you about 3 or 4 days, okay? If not, goes to the next guy, whoever that may be, okay? So, like I said, I'm also going to be, that's just 1 razor and at least 1 aftershave. There's probably going to be more, but I don't know yet. But just so you know, okay? I'm going to go across here at the back. So it's just like a across the grain pass on the back. All right, and then I do get tiny clumps of thing that's residue or, with the hair. I do tap this out, which I don't do with any of my other razors. Tap it out on the sink. Do not do that with your other razors, for the exception of your cart razors, okay, that are disposable and whatnot. Because you're gonna damage the good stuff, all right? All right, so we've rinsed this out. We're going to just put it on the towel, okay? Get the moisture off of the blade. And then we're just gonna put it back in our solution here, and that will keep the razor blades from oxidating and wearing the blade out, okay? And that's there till the next time, okay? You can see just enough. I got it to maybe just a little bit more to cover those blades, okay? You don't have to empty this out. If it runs a tiny bit low, you just add a little bit more solution to it, just enough to cover the blades, okay guys? So. All right, so that was great for bowhead shaving cream. You don't use a brush for that. All right, rinse the head. All right, so we went over everything. We did recap of the gear as we went along, okay? The giveaway's intact. I'm not gonna put it in the title because there's gonna be people who will see it just to get the giveaway. I want my viewers the ones who go basically to Leon and view everything, and more deserving of that because you put the time to watch the video and stuff like that. All right, and for a lot of you, it's many of the same guys and some new ones too. Comment, yeah, get in the fold. Yeah, sooner or later these things pay off, because occasionally I'll take someone who's been viewing for a while and I will send them stuff at random or whatever I think gets, I'm inclined to do at the time. All right, so just a tip for you. Super shave. After you get shaves like this, guys, it's almost like you never had hair on you before, on your face or on your head. That's how close it is. A lot of you guys understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so yeah, watch for another video. Until my next video, I'll take comments on the giveaway, your answers, and that will eventually be the cutoff. So do it while you can, as soon as you can, okay, if you want to get in on it. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Later on, I'm going to go in the shower. I don't know what aftershave I'm going to use. I'll pick one out. I'm not going to do it now because I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet. But anyhow, guys, thanks for listening. Stay tuned. Hopefully next week we can do another video, maybe Wednesday, Thursday. And until next time, have a great Saturday, rest of the weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Take care, guys.